everyone and welcome to this video. As recycling system in Germany can be overwhelming for some of us, we decided to make this video in order to share what we've learned. So, if you're lucky, you have yellow beans in your home. Otherwise, you need to get these yellow bags, or as Germans call it, gelbe Sack. So you could buy them from Amazon, but there's also a way that you could get them for free, and this is how you get them for free. So you go to Google and you write Verteilstellen gelbe Sack and the name of your city. So you get some links. If you're lucky, you get the link to Google Maps on top, which you could directly click. Otherwise, you go to the website of your city and you scroll down a bit, and you could you go to the Karte version, which means the Karte means maps in German. So yeah, you go to Google Maps, then you get all the distribution points of these yellow bags. So you scroll down to the place where you live and you select the closest one and you get the address. So it's pretty straightforward. So after getting these yellow bags, you're going to fill them. So you're supposed to avoid throwing paper and glass inside these yellow bags. Basically, these yellow bags are just for empty and clean food packages. So things like tin cans or foil or packages of milk and milk products. The next kind of point is the bio waste, and this bio here does not stand for bio as biologic food, but rather biodegradable food. So all the food that you do not eat, things like chicken bone and so on, go here. So these green trash bins are for papers and cardboards, basically packaged cardboards. But you should avoid throwing pizza packages here, because the pizza package has a thin layer of plastic on it, which makes it not really suitable for this type of recycling tins. Then regarding the bottles, in Germany you have two types of bottle. Basically, the first one is the deposit bottles, which you can get them back to the market and throw them out. Like inside this deposit machines, or Pfandautomaten as German call it, and get the money that you paid for back. Or you just go to this, otherwise for things like a bottle of wine or vodka and so on, you just throw them out in this type of containers, which you can find in your neighborhood. But you should also avoid throwing them out during the quiet time or Ruhezeiten, in order to avoid disturbing the neighbors and people who live in that neighborhood. So regarding the clothes are supposed to go to these type of Autokleidersammlung containers, as you might call them. But you are also not supposed to throw certain things here, things like mattresses and so on. So you should also you could read this list on these containers. Regarding the bulky items, when you are moving out especially, there's this kind of Sperrmüll thing that they call it. So you are supposed to throw these out in certain places and also at certain times. Otherwise, there's also a way where you can inform the city that you are throwing this type of bulky items out, and they will come and pick it up. So that's also one way that you could do it. In some cities they have this service. So for the hazardous waste, in most supermarkets there are places where you can throw out electronic items and also batteries and so on. You're supposed, for the batteries, if you go to supermarkets, you will find a place to throw them out. So basically, whatever we did not mention till now, go to this Restmüll. So yeah. So some last remarks. Don't forget to verify the timing. So you are not allowed For instance, for the yellow bags, you are not allowed to throw them out anytime you want. There are certain days when they come and pick it up. That's one point. And also never overfill the beans, the trash beans, because if you overfill them, they will refuse to take them. Also, if you do not separate correctly, they might refuse to take the trash, and you will have to take the trash back again and separate it correctly and throw it out again. So that's one thing to keep in mind. So that's it. Thanks for watching. If you liked the video, please give us a thumbs up and have a good one.